To talk a bit about how, with these wonderful women in the room that have all been assembled for such different areas and organizations around the world, women are all making a difference in our communities, in the world, and for the world, and how we can all keep connected over the years ahead. Each of us works in different concentric circles, intersecting, interconnected, and if we can help each other through intellectual capital, through social capital, through creative capital, each of us can be much stronger. And as we all know, building a social network isn't just attracting warm bodies. It is finding interested and interesting people. And that's what each of us all are here today. So we want to talk about how, starting as soon as possible and over the years ahead, we can stay connected so we're able to help each other achieve our goals. So what I did is just pull together a few notes from two very good alumni associations, the White House Fellows Association and the Springboard. Now, the White House Fellows was founded 40 years ago this year by John Gardner and Lyndon Johnson. And it's an organization that brings the best young people to come work at the White House for a year. And the way the White House Fellows Alumni Program works is we have an informal code. If any one of us wants to connect with any of us, within 24 hours we get back to them. And it's something we all respect and appreciate. We have an interactive website, we have a newsletter, but most importantly, we get together every year for a 2.5-day conference to share best practices, hear from each other. Sonia will be with us this year. And I think that we can learn from that here at next year's program, whether it's this morning before or the morning after. We could all get together and have a brainstorming session. So we're all learning what each of us are doing, having that newsletter during the year, having a dedicated website. Another great organization that is a really good network is Springboard. Now, Springboard pulls together women who want to build their businesses and helps them do a better pitch, helps them meet venture capitalists, helps them grow their companies. In Springboard's case, they have something called the Next Wave Alumni Community. And it's much more virtual, but they continue to have programs so that you can go back, learn more about funding, you can go back and learn more how to make the elevator pitch, you can go back more and talk about connections. And individuals who have been Springboard winners can go on that website and say, I've got my first round, who do you know that might be good for my second round? And you share people that you've met in the venture community. And we can all share each other's contacts because we're all trying to help each other. And so that's a very good role model to look at too. It also connects investors, service providers, financiers, empowered institutions, and business leaders. And that's another thing I think we should be looking at as we build this network. We can go out and get some corporate sponsorships because sponsors would like to be involved in helping build part of our website, helping put together a newsletter for us, and helping us all go out and do our world. And we all owe something back to Rita and E-News. We also owe something back to each other to share best practices. So I think that going forward, we should be thinking about a couple things. One, having a small yearly fee that we would sort of chip into so that we're able to get someone to put a dedicated section of the website for the alumni. Two, to start thinking about having some brainstorming sessions at least once during the year, and then at this annual event, coming back together and having a interested program. And then thinking about some of the sponsors that might want to keep this network going. Some of the things that hopefully this alumni network could do is help us all learn and connect each other, support, celebrate alumni, so we become better ambassadors for our own organizations, for everyone else's organizations, and also obviously for Women's E-News. Establishing connections, conducting meetings, developing strategies to support each other. And when one of us has a really good new idea, why not share it with the others? Because we're all going to be in different connections, communities. Mentoring one another. Spreading the workload. There may be times that some of our organizations aren't as busy as others. We may be able to lend a staff person part-time to help with some other project. And we all know when you're trying to bring young people onto your team, they want to give back, and they want to be with an organization that cares. We want to hopefully get involved with some of the recruitment for the future winners. And the way the White House Fellows works is it is the alumni that not only help recruit, but we help read the applications, which means we're also going out and trying to bring more people in to win the awards. Providing access to information experts and funds needed. One other thing we might think about doing is we are all experts in various areas. A speakers bureau could be established saying, here are the various people that have won eWomen News. here are people that could go out and speak in various areas. If it was a paid speaking engagement, we would donate back to eWomen News, which is one more way of getting expertise out, presenting panels ready to go for conferences, and also getting some funds back to eWomen News. So basically, in conclusion, and we want to get a discussion going here, I think that we can all really sort of help each other increase our share of knowledge, increase the work that we are doing by intersecting our various communities and carrying eWomen News awards that we've all won beyond one day into the years ahead. And I'm going to turn it over to you.
Yeah, that's great.